Hey there, it's Whitney with messengerofspirit.com, and today I want to talk about, are you being too sensitive with your manifesting? But what I really want to get underneath here is, have you ever been called too sensitive? Or have you been called like you're too much? You're just too much? Or feeling like, how can I be too much when I feel like I'm not enough? Let's talk about all that as it relates to your manifesting. All right, so one of the things that I see with people who learn from me, the spiritual and ambitious souls inside of Aligned Spiritual Mentorship or Intuition Abundance Academy, there's something going on under the surface of, I am not worthy, or I don't feel worthy, or I don't feel like I deserve abundance. And so we have to really work in the solar plexus of the confidence of what's going on. And a lot of times what I'll see energetically is in the solar plexus feeling like you're way too sensitive and you're really open to everyone's feelings and emotions, especially empaths. And so when we are open to everyone's stuff and energy, it starts to edge out our identity. And so what then happens is we feel like we're always on all the time, intuitively, energetically, empathically. We're sucking in everything like a sponge. And if we're holding on to everybody else's stuff, that means our stuff is becoming smaller because there's only so much space there. And it's like, basically it's saying everyone else's stuff is important, but mine's not. And so with worthiness and identity, that's one of the things to look at. So what can you do energetically? Well, what you can do energetically is to shift out anything that is not yours. So if you would like to do a chakra cleansing, you can really work on just removing yourself from other people's energies. Perhaps stay 3 days by yourself just to allow yourself to reset. Spending time in nature can be really helpful. Breath work can be really good. Whatever your specific way to release, that's key. The second thing that I see is really starting to understand who you are at a core level, and what is it that you want versus what is it that other people say you can't have, or what is it that other people say that, no, that's silly, or no, you can't do that. Now, everyone has different challenges in life. There are societal challenges. There's a lot of things going on around us in the environment. What I'm talking about is your energy. At the core level in your solar plexus, what's your identity? Who are you? And realize that it's important to give yourself permission to want more. So some of the words that we're talking about today is too, T-O-O, much, too sensitive, or more. Let's talk about that. So if anybody's ever called you too sensitive, that can feel really sad, and you can all feel like invalidated. Like you're basically telling me I'm making this up, or I'm silly for feeling this way, or the intuitive messages that I'm getting are not real. All that stuff, that's the thoughts that go on. And so recognizing that what you're sensing, what you're feeling from spirit and your intuitive messages, and the fact that you're an empath is truly what's happening. And so when you can understand that the other people don't understand, and you can really get into your identity of, I am an empath, and I am getting information, I just may need to protect myself in a different way. So knowing that being too sensitive or too open, you've got protection techniques. And so I teach my students some protection techniques with empaths. So if you feel that way, I would really come up with some great boundaries for you, and also energetically protect yourself. So one of the tips I'll give you today is, in your solar plexus, envision that the energy starts to grow and glow brighter around you in all different directions, and hold that intention around you for the rest of your day, which will help you amplify your identity and who you are. But the two, right? So yes, you can have more protection. That's something you can do. However, sometimes when people say you're too sensitive, we feel like it's a bad thing. Let's flip the script and say, you know what? I am really sensitive and I own that, and that is my superpower. That means I receive information before you know what's hit you, or I know what's going to be happening, or I can intuit something on a different level. That's my superpower and not something to feel ashamed or bad from. Also, as far as being too much, oh my goodness. So if anybody's ever called you too much, what I like to do is, what helps me is to say, well, at the end of my life, I'd rather have been too much than not enough. Let's do a disclaimer. You're not too much. You're always enough. You're more than enough, right? So I want to say that, but sometimes just saying that helps. That's a little tip, a little trick that I have. And so who knows what people are saying, but that's really their own abundance blocks. If they're saying you're too much, they actually are seeing something where in themselves where it's like they can't express themselves in a certain way, or they don't have that. So know that that's their stuff, not your stuff. You are perfect and you are enough. As far as how does all this work with manifesting, Whitney? Well, it's because you want clarity. With your manifesting, you want to be clear in your intentions and your energy around you. Yes, our spirit guides come in to help create opportunities for us, but the first and foremost thing that we need to check in is our own energy. We've got to up-level our energy. And if we're constantly giving out mixed emotions, or we've absorbed other people's energies inside, and that say that they said something that was out of a scarcity mindset, or they said something that really hurt our feelings, we've got that going on in our energy. Basically, it's a mixture between what we think and what they think. And then we're putting it out to the universe and it feels really confusing. So clearing energy is really important, but get clear on who you are. And knowing that when you feel like I'm too sensitive or I'm too much, let's take that and shift it to I have an intuitive superpower and I claim my sensitivity. I am sensitive. So let's shift it that way and get really clear in your energy with your identity and who you are. So if this is exciting and you're like, I want to up level, I'd love for you to sign up for my 3-part video series. You can go to messengerofspirit.com/video, and the video series starts next week to help you align to manifest and raise your vibration. This is for those out there who really want to up level their energy, that know that spiritual growth never stops, that you're continuing to move forward on your path and you're ready to shift into a new level. So big changes are coming. I'd love for you to go to messengerspirit.com/video and you can get our 3-part video series. All right, that's it for now. I hope to see you soon. Bye.